Okay, let's go and break down what pharmacy is, right? Because we want to talk about the ritualistic origins of the abuse from Big Pharma. Because what you have to realize is these people, okay, these people are, they're occultists. I don't know what else y'all want me to say. I've been saying it for fucking years. I'm honestly tired of saying it. These people practice witchcraft behind the scenes that you should not be practicing. It's just pretty much cut out. Now, pharmacy by definition is what? A store where medicinal drugs are dispensed and sold. The science or practice of the preparation and dispensing medical drugs. The etymological root of the word pharmacy comes from the Greek word pharmakos that you see here, meaning drug, poison, or spell. So the word pharmacy by definition literally means drug, poison, or spell. Excuse me, let me go back. It means drug, poison, or spell. Now, when you look up that Greek word pharmakos, it says what? In ancient Greek religion was the ritualistic sacrifice or exile of a human scapegoat or victim. Democrat comes from demonic rulership. Democracy comes from Greece. All of this shit comes from ancient Greece. All of this Freemasonic, weird, pedophile, homosexual, Aleister Crowley, Israeli, Jew, communist, China shit comes from ancient fucking Greece. This is why communist China loves Karl Marx, because he wrote the Communist Manifesto. Karl Marx was a Jew, and he practiced ancient Greco-Roman Freemasonry. And all of this shit is witchcraft. Big pharmaceutical companies are Freemasonic, okay, and are convincing people away from nature so that they can ritualistically sacrifice themselves. Rite Aid, okay? Rite Aid, okay? A pharmacy, by definition, we know is what? A place of human sacrifice. Rite Aid Pharmacy literally says ritual aid, human sacrifice. Help aiding you in ritual sacrifice and casting a spell on yourself. So you let these people tell you not to deal with nature and to trust in these pharmaceutical drugs. Grandma up there popping more motherfucking pills than Little Pump, okay? But they want to tell you nature is evil. Rite Aid literally means ritual aid. You go to ritual aid, aka Rite Aid, to pick up your poison spells, aka your pharmaceuticals, at the place of human sacrifice, which is a pharmacy, right? Now, this shouldn't be of surprise to you, since America's doctor is one of the biggest fucking satanic Freemasons we've ever known to exist. And all he does is deal with other child trafficking, sacrificing motherfuckers like the Clinton Foundation, Big Pharma, the CDC, the World Health Organization, Communist China, Bill and Melinda Gates, and Chan Zuckerberg. Here's Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and here's Anthony Fauci on the Leadership Council. Global health leaders launched decade of vaccine collaboration. Here's fucking Anthony Fauci right there. And so the point I want to make is this. This is not a fucking game. This is not a fucking drill. These people are trying to kill your ass. You can think this shit is conspiracy if you want. You'll be dead conspiracy. Now, how do we prove that this is one big ritual, one big mass sacrifice of people who feel like the world is too populated because they don't know how to fucking share? Or maybe they're not from here. Well, if you paid attention to that lecture I did exposing the deep state, you'll know we went on the UNO, the UNNWO.org, United Nations New World Order.org. This is screenshot straight from there. And it says what? Let's take our planet back. If you're not from the planet, how are you taking it back? How is it yours? But anyway, about what does it say? It literally says the New World Order right here. I don't know how much. Excuse me. I don't really know how much more y'all need to see, but here we go. The United Nations New World Order Project is a global high-level initiative founded in 2008 to advance a new economic paradigm, a new political order, and more broadly, a new world order for humankind, which achieves the United Nations global goals for sustainable development by 2030 and the happiness, well-being, and freedom of all life on Earth by 2050, right? Okay. What freedom they're talking about, I have no clue. But let's go here. Okay. if you read their SDG 3, right? Ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all ages. SDG stands for Sustainable Development Goals, right? If you go to section 3.7, it says by 2030, ensure universal access to sexual and reproductive health care services, including for family planning, information and education, and the integration of reproductive health into national strategies and programs. AKA, they want transgenders to be able to get uterus transplants that they probably getting from these women that they human trafficking, so that men who are mentally ill and think that they're women can give birth to children that naturally they're never even supposed to be fucking having. So that's what that means. They want to eliminate gender, eliminate race. That way you have no identity. And if you have no identity, you have no individuality. If you have no individuality, you are not considered a living person. And if you're not considered a person, you have no human rights. And if you have no human rights, person can do what the fuck they want to do with you. Now, below that, if you go to 3.8, it says what? Achieve universal health coverage, including financial risk protection, access to quality essential healthcare services to access to safe, effective, quality, and affordable essential medicines and vaccines for all. Right? Now, vaccines for all is the key fucking word. We just broke down what vaccines were, and we just broke down why vaccines are harmful. And so, with that being said, I want to say this, family, as we come to the end of this lecture. And forgive me, because I forgot to put the end here, so let me do it now. As we come to the end of this lecture, I want to say this. These people are trying to kill you. I don't know how else you want me to say that. I don't know how else I'm supposed to say that. I'm not joking with you. It's not a conspiracy. I'm not lying to you. I'm not trying to make you afraid of something you shouldn't be afraid of. I'm telling you the genuine truth. These pharmaceutical companies, okay, are the enemy. I'll even go as far as to say the police is not the enemy. It's the corporations. Because the police are protecting the corporations whether they want to or not, because they're just doing their fucking job. Literally. So I'll let everybody know. We need to full court press and deny any artificial drugs, especially since they're not even being made over here coming from communist China, but any artificial drugs that contain any harmful or man-made substances. And with that being said, family, this presentation is not meant for you to go to try to burn down Rite Aid or tear some shit up or do nothing like that. This presentation right here is meant for you to open your eyes so that you can realize you are doing nothing more than participating in one giant ritual to not only destroy yourself, but destroy all other human beings and life forms on the planet. And I hope that this presentation wakes you up to not only stop engaging in the destruction of your own self, but the destruction of all life forms around you and those throughout the galaxy, and to also come closer to nature where you'll be safer. And with that being said, I love y'all. I Nation, we up. Peace.
Nothing but pressure for these niggas. You feel me? Froze. Heard you out here trying to make America great again. Well, how about we make the streets militant again? Fall in line, nigga, and follow orders.